This is Chan Lecture Film. Today Chan is going to bring you a story about being a hero, Alien Battlefield. At the beginning of the story, William received news of his Uncle John's death. Soon he met his uncle's lawyer, knowing that he will inherit all the property of the other party, and got a diary. Open this old diary. Time goes back years. When John left the army, he wanted to find the golden hole to get rich. Who knows, the American officer arrested him again, threatening him to work for the country again. He was tired of the war days. It didn't take long to get out of jail. The officers chased along the way, and I met the natives on the way. There was a dispute between the two sides. The officer was wounded. John could bear to see him die. He took him to a cave and hid himself. John observed that there was a great deal of gold in the cave. There's no place to look for iron shoes. It takes no effort. I thought I was about to become a big tool, but a strange-looking Mr. Man came out and attacked him. Thanks to John's quick reaction, not only did he not get hurt, but he also killed the Mr. Man. Then, curiously, he picked up the badge in the man's hand. Instant, he went through it. When he woke up, he found himself in the middle of nowhere, unable to walk normally, but can jump very high. Jumped to a rock wall in a flash. Maybe it's because it's too good. He caught the attention of the Greens, and was taken back to their camp as a pet. One day after that, the Griffins ordered him to perform for the group, but the other two peoples who live here, Blue and Red, a war broke out. In process, the Blue race gradually fell down the wind. Even the princess is in danger. When John saw the situation through the telescope, jump up right now, save the Blue princess, and piloted the ship to repel the Red soldiers. Brave John received the respect of the Greens. The chief tried to promote him as his right hand, but he was turned down. At night, John was talking to the Blue princess when he learned that he was on Mars. It was the badge that brought him here. Because John saved himself, the princess promised to return him to Earth. But the two men inadvertently entered the forbidden land of the Greens. When the chief found out, he ordered his men to be executed. The man didn't want to do that. After handing over her daughter Sola and her pet dog to John, and let them go, to return to the Earth. We have to get to the temple first. John found strange words on the floor there. I feel like I have something to do with these words, but the princess lied to him that she couldn't decipher. To go back to town and look at books. John said he could go to the Blue City now, but as soon as they got out of the temple, the mystery man came after him with a bunch of monsters. John asked Sola to live with the princess, with their own dogs against them. Just when they're about to lose their hold, the princess' father came to rescue her in a ship, and took her to the Blue Castle. And then, it was only when John learned that Red and Blue, the Blue people have always been disadvantaged. For the sake of national security, the patriarch wants the princess to marry into the Red. The princess tried to escape such a fate, asking to help him defeat the Red race, but he couldn't promise for a second. The lost princess had to give him the magic badge, get him back to Earth. I go and kiss myself, but John was caught by a mysterious man before he could go back. The mystery man said the princess knew the secret because of the trespassing temple, so they'll be killed soon enough. Then John managed to get out of the way, and back to the Greens camp for help, hoping to save the princess. Who knows, the Greenskin clan has had the internal chaos. We've got a new patriarch. He asked John to fight the white gorilla, with the power of coming to Mars. John, it was easy to beat them, even kill the new patriarch with the knife. The Griffins immediately embraced him as a hero. Then he took them to the princess' wedding. Work together to wipe out the Red Candle. After the war, John married the princess. Good at the top of your life. But then the mystery man showed up late at night. For many years after sending John straight back to Earth, John always wanted to go back to Mars. He went around looking for badges with his gold mine money. 10 years later, he finally learned that the mystery man was always there for him. So, he pretended to be dead, let your nephew William come, and then trick him into opening his own cemetery. door, the mystery man showed up. John was actually in the cemetery. He's been hiding in the dark, shoot the mystery man, and get his badge. Eventually, under William's cover, John returned to Mars with his badge and reunited with the princess. Alright, all above are the contents of this period. Want to send for Chong multi-point praise.